In the interest of the beautiful weather outside, we're going to do our best to get through this rapidly. We only have one but very important item on the agenda for tonight, and that is the approval of the master agreement. So we will call the special school board meeting in Independent School District 204 to order. We do have a quorum. Amy and Kate are both unable to attend tonight. They did provide feedback that I will read tonight in support of the contract. So I'll read that when we get into it, but I just wanted to let everybody know. So where they are, if you stand for the pledge of allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
We have a motion to approve the agenda as presented. Thank you, Mark, and second, Patrick. Thank you for the second, Patrick. Any items anybody would like to add, remove, or discuss on the agenda? Hearing none, all those in favor of approval of the agenda, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. The motion carries, and we're on to our one action item, and that is to consider the approval for the 23, 24, 25 master agreement. Just a couple things before we take that motion, any motions on that. We did hear from KMEM. First of all, I'd like to thank them, that Aaron, Travis, Matt, Chris, Laura, for their work, working through the contract. We did hear last night that was approved, and so that allows us to approve it tonight here if that's the will of the board. So with that, just a couple of key highlights, and I'll let if Brandon wants to talk or share a few things, but just this year, this 2-year cycle looks like they will receive about $1.963 million in additional revenue. A snapshot of those dollars that will be in the master agreement will be about $1.43666 thousand dollars. The average teacher salary increase on that 2-year package would be 10.28 on that for the board. And then along with that, there is some insurance increases. I don't know if Brandon, you want to talk a little bit about that or not?
Yeah, so within the package and stuff, there is increased contributions to both single and family health insurance, both first year and second year. Looking at family health insurance for year 1 will increase by $250 per month, and year 2 is additional $145 a month. And then for single family insurance and stuff, we're looking at an increase of $50 a month on year 1 and $25 a month on year 2. Other things within the contract and stuff, there's an increase of 1% on Schedule C for both year 1 and year 2. Yeah, like you had mentioned, stuff within the salary, the total salary, or the average salary increase of 10.2.
So as the board requested to the finance committee, the request really was that we make sure that we are within those dollars, and we don't project a deficit spend. And so we believe with this contract, we will be able to add to the general fund for fiscal years 24 and 25 based on the projected settlement and what we know today. One of the tough things that we ask Bob to do it every year is to project these things out, and you never know if we're going to have snow, if we're not going to have snow with diesel. There's a lot of variables in there. Number of students that graduate early, what our PSEO numbers look like, how many students enroll, and then students that may move away. So it is a projection, but with that, we do feel confident that we would be able to add to that fund balance in both 24 and 25. I don't know, Bob, if you have anything. I mean, thanks for all your work, first of all. But,
no, that's fine. Like we've always talked, everything's kind of a squishy number until the year closes, and you get that final enrollment number. With the beautiful weather, obviously our heating bill should be much less than it was a year ago. Definitely thus far, we've had, I think, one snow event where we've had to have lots of clouds. So I think last year at this time, I think we had spent close to 50,000 on snow removal. So yeah, there's some things that I'm cautiously optimistic that we'll be able to add some dollars to the fund balance this year, even with this contract settlement. So
Thank you. I will read, so Kate gave, put together a nice comment here. I will read that, and then if Brandon has anything to say, we'll take that before we take a motion. So Kate said, I regret that I'm unable to attend tonight's meeting. Despite my absence, I would like to express my wholehearted support for the presented contract agreement. I commend both parties for their dedication and hard work in reaching this important agreement, clearly reflecting the best interests of our students and overall educational environment. Specifically, the exceptional guidance of our district attorney, Margaret Skelton, and additional time from Dr. Thompson, Bob Haas, Chris Fernholz, and Matt Nelson. A fair and timely contract is vital for maintaining educational standards, and I'm proud that our district has managed to lead the way in negotiations, outpacing the majority of the state's current discussions. And what Kate is referring to is when we, a few weeks ago, it was about a third of the state had settled, and today, just in conversation, just about, sounds like about 45% possibly that is settled. So we're doing that in a timely manner is important to the district. So continuing on, she says, supporting this agreement will contribute to a more positive and supportive educational environment for both educators and students, as well as adhere to budgetary considerations and our goal of expanding our general fund. Once again, I wholeheartedly support the presented contract agreement and its alignment with our district's financial parameters. I look forward to witnessing the continued success of our district, Kate Ryan. So that is Kate's thoughts, and she wanted to share those because she couldn't be here. So neither Kate or Amy will be able to vote, but they do both support that. So Brandon, any thoughts? And then I'll read what Amy has to say. Okay. So Amy just said unfortunately she's unable to attend tonight, but here's her comment. As a board member, I appreciate all the hard work, commitment, and collaboration that went into this contract. I fully support the efforts of the negotiation team and the contract that was agreed upon with the union. I feel confident that the package is comprehensive and mutually beneficial to the union and the board, as it is fiscally responsible and while also offering a very competitive package. Thank you to Bob Haas for your incredibly hard work and dedication throughout the process. She also wanted to thank all of the negotiation teams, KME and the finance team. So, her thoughts on that. So with that, any other thoughts before we take a motion? Hearing none, I'll take a motion to approve the 23-24-25 Master Teachers Agreement.
I'll make that motion.
Thank you, Brandon. And a second?
I'll second.
Thank you, Angie. Any discussion on that agreement?
Just like to say thank you to our finance team. We've put in a lot of time and effort and energy, and it shows, and I'm happy to be able to go to our community and tell them that the contract's been settled. And so that extends to the KMEM team as well.
Thank you, Angie. Anything else? I would like to once again thank everybody involved. It's been a process that we go through every time, and I will just say that it's impressive that we're being able to come together as a group to get this solved, And we understand that there's budgetary constraints at the state level that we'd like to see fixed going forward. So we'd just like to say that. So with that, we have a motion and a second. All those in favor of the approval of the 23, 24, 24, 25 master agreement, state aye. Aye. Opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Thank you, everybody, for your work on that. That is our only action item tonight. These are just informational items, and these are the next regular school board meeting is February 5th. The next special school board meeting to determine finalists for the superintendent position is February 13th. We have another special meeting February 15th and 16th for interviews. The next regular school board meeting is February 26th. Following the on February 28th is the final interviews, and then the superintendent approval of the contract. We have a meeting scheduled for March 4th. Any question about those datings or anything for the meeting tonight? Okay, I'll take a motion for adjournment.
Move to adjourn.
Thank you, Brandon. A second?
Second.
Thank you, Angie. One last time, anything before we adjourn? Hearing nothing, all those in favor of adjournment, say aye.
Aye.
Meeting's adjourned. Thanks, everybody, for coming out.
Thanks all.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.